Hello guys, so today we are going to solve this awesome problem in which it has asked us to find the square root of x. We are not allowed to use any system functions of Java, but we need to do it logically. If the number has pure square root, then we are going to return it. If not, then we are going to ignore the decimal part of it and return only the integer part of it. Let's see what is the logic behind it. So to find the square root of x, for this example, let's suppose we are supposed to find the square root of 15. We are going to imagine a number line from 0 to 15, and we are going to do the binary search tree method. And for that, we are going to declare two important variables, that is, one is left and another one is right. Now left will be equals to 0 and right will be equals to 15 at first. And you guys might have known this, I might not need to write it, but I'll write it anyway. The formula to find mid is left plus right minus left divided by 2. For this example, left is 0, right is 15. Then we can deduce that our mid variable will be initialized to 7 at first. And we are going to check if 7 into 7, is it less than or greater than or equals to the square root number. As 7 into 7 is 49, we are going to ignore this part, right part of it, like in binary search tree. And we are going to check this condition until left plus 1 is less than right. Hope it makes sense. For example, in this step that we did, left was 0 and right was 15. Left plus 1, 0 plus 1 is 1. It is less than right, that's why we're going to check it. Again, we are going to check it because left plus 1 is still less than right. Mid is 7. Now, as we have ignored this part, we are going to set our right to be the mid value. And again, we are going to check the mid value again. And the mid value from 0 to 7, it is 3. We are going to check if 3 into 3, is it less than or greater than or equals to 15. As it is less than 15, we are going to ignore this part and set our left pointer to be pointing at the left value. Now, as left pointer is 3, right pointer is 7, we are still this condition is still true. That's why we are going to again check for the mid value. 3 and 7 mid value will be 5 according to this formula. And we're going to check if 5 into 5, is it less than or greater than equals to 15. As 25 is greater than 15, we are going to set our right pointer to be 5. Ignore this part. Right pointer is 5. Now, 3 plus 1, which is 4, is still less than right. We are going to check the mid value. The mid value of 3 and 5, it is 4. And we are going to check if 4 into 4, which is 16, is it less than or greater than or equals to 15. As it is greater than 15, we are going to set our right value to be 4. It is no longer 5, it is 4 right now. Now, as left plus 1, which is 3 plus 1, 4, it is not less than right, we are not going to check the mid value from this point onwards. And we are going to check if our right into right, is it equals to 15. Right is 4. 4 into 4 is 16. It is not equals to 15. That's why we are going to return our left value. We are going to return 3. And 3 into 3 is 9. While 4 into 4 is 16. That's why we are supposed to return the value 3. We have achieved it. And keep one thing in mind. While finding the mid value, if the mid value While finding it in the loop, while checking for the mid value, if it's mid into mid was equals to the number, then we would be returning the mid value. We would not be going ahead in the program. Hope it makes sense. Let's see the code part of it. So guys, as promised, this is the solution for this problem, and at first we are giving the input of 15 inside this function, and we are initializing the start to be 0 at first and end is equals to 15, and we are inside the while loop until this condition is met, which is start plus 1. When it is less than end, we will be continuing this code until this condition is true. And you can observe that our mid is not an integer, but it's a long, because we don't want our mid to overflow. If it was integer, then its value would be overflown. And our mid is calculated as per the formula start plus end minus start divided by 2. And if we are checking if mid into mid, is it equals to x? If it is, then we are casting it and returning it. If not, then we are going to check if mid plus mid is it less than x. If it is, then we are going to initialize start to be mid. If not, then we are going to set our end to be mid. And when our code breaks out of this loop, we are finally going to check if our end into end is it equals to x, then we are going to return end. If not, then we are going to return this start. Hope it makes sense. I have linked a GitHub code for this. You can check it out. Thank you guys.